টেকসই অন্তর্ভুক্তিমূলক ডিজিটাল সমাজ শীর্ষক সেমিনারে মূল প্রবন্ধ উপস্থাপন করছেন প্রধানমন্ত্রীর তথ্য প্রযুক্তি বিষয়ক উপদেষ্টা সজীব অজিত জয়। আমরা সরাসরি চলে যাচ্ছি সেখানে।
As you know, Bangladesh is one of the two most vulnerable countries to climate change, the other being the Honorable Minister from the Maldives, being the only other country that is the most, we are the two most vulnerable countries to climate change. And so our goal is that within this century, we should leave a safe delta for our future citizens, where we are no longer at the risk from loss due to climate change and rising seawater. To give you some brief examples of the digital services, the public services that we have developed that are transforming Bangladesh, we started with what we call our union digital centers. Those were my ideas. The concept was to develop and to build a cyber cafe within walking distance of every single village in Bangladesh. And the facilities for IT services would be there. They're manned by youth in the village that we have trained, who then provide those services to the citizens, to the villagers, for a very small fee. So the villager now no longer has to come into the nearest town or go to the nearest government office to avail himself of government services, of digital services. He can just walk to one of these digital centers, and for a very nominal fee, he can avail himself of all digital services that are available throughout Bangladesh. And this also provides a job opportunity for those village youth whom we have trained, who provide services in those digital centers. We have created what the world's largest national web portal. It is a one-stop shop, one website where you can go and link to all government websites throughout Bangladesh for any and all services. We developed a national 333 hotline. This is not an emergency number. We developed that as well, which is our 999 number for emergencies, police, fire, or ambulance health services. This is a national helpline where if a citizen has any non-emergency questions, any non-emergency issues that they need, whether it's in the health sector, education sector, even non-emergency police, they can call this one number and they will be connected with people, with experts at those various agencies and ministries who can help them with their problem. eNoti is a system that really enabled our government to transition, that really, I would say, saved our government during COVID. As you know, most of the world has struggled with COVID, with the lockdowns and working virtually. In Bangladesh, it did not affect us at all because we had been preparing to work virtually. eNoti is our digital online government management system. Prior to COVID, it was being adopted by various agencies slowly. Once COVID started, once lockdown started, the entire government of Bangladesh adopted it overnight, and our government services continued as if nothing had happened. We have a national e-government procurement portal. This is again designed, this is put under the Central Procurement Transparency Unit, I believe that's what they're called. This is designed to, you've heard, one of the key arguments that us, as I would call us, we're not poor anymore, but I would call us not wealthy countries. And the honorable ministers who have joined us are all from developing nations, and I'm sure you feel this way because I certainly do. We get this constant criticism from rich, shall we say, white countries about corruption in our countries. They fail to mention the legalized corruption that they have in their countries through, they have legalized it through lobbying, which we feel is not really honest. So the e-procurement system, one of the goals of Digital Bangladesh is to eliminate any avenues of corruption. And the e-procurement system is one of those avenues. It eliminates corruption in government procurement. Once it's digitized, it is no longer, you are no longer able to manipulate, and bribery no longer works. MyGov is our government portal. We have developed our own GRP. We call it the Government Resource Planning. It is an ERP system that has been developed by Bangladeshi companies. Again, for all our colleagues here from developing nations, as you know, the large ERP systems that have been developed by companies from developed nations are extremely expensive. For our governments to deploy them costs a small fortune. And so the government of Bangladesh, in collaboration with our private sector, we have developed our own GRP software, which we are happy to share with you. It is far cheaper. It costs fraction to develop and deploy than anything from Oracle or SAP. We have an online e-grievance system. We have a real-time eKYC system, and we are about to launch our interoperable digital transaction platform, which is a
টেকসই অন্তর্ভুক্তিমূলক ডিজিটাল সমাজ শীর্ষক সেমিনারে বক্তব্য রাখছিলেন সজীব অজিত জয়। আমরা সরাসরি ছিলাম তার বক্তব্যে।